We start the news at 6:30 with our continued breaking news coverage. Republican South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham has died at the age of 71 after what his office calls a, quote, brief and sudden illness. And now we're getting new video showing the moments when Graham was taken from his home last night on a stretcher. We're also learning what may have been his cause of death. Thanks for joining us on the news at 6:30. I'm Larry Miller. Senator Graham's death caused a shockwave throughout Washington and Capitol Hill, and it builds on a growing number of health concerns within Congress. Just a few hours ago, we learned that a medical examiner's preliminary findings revealed that Graham likely died from an aorta rupture stemming from the hardening of the arteries. And tonight, we're hearing from people all over. Sarah Robinson spoke with neighbors who knew him best.
The Republican senator had just returned from Ukraine, where he met with President Volodymyr Zelensky. Neighbors say they were shocked to learn of his death. South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham has died at the age of 71. Neighbors say they woke up to the sound of emergency crews.
HMSM respond for testimony.
They shared this video with WUSA 9 showing the senator being wheeled on a stretcher into an ambulance.
Long time no see.
Happy visit.
Thank you very much.
Graham had just celebrated his birthday before returning to the U.S. from a trip to Ukraine, where he met with President Volodymyr Zelensky. By Sunday morning, flowers had been left outside his D.C. home. WUSA 9 spoke off camera with someone who previously worked with the senator, who was visibly upset by his passing. FBI Director Kash Patel posted on X that the FBI is assisting local authorities with the investigation. FBI agents were also seen at Graham's home Sunday. Graham served in the U.S. Senate for more than 2 decades after being elected in 2002, following 8 years in the House of Representatives. He also ran for president in 2016, beginning as a vocal critic of then-candidate Donald Trump.
I'm trying to get us the most viable nominee for 2016 that could win without destroying the party. I think Trump destroys the party.
But after Trump won the presidency, Graham became one of his closest allies.
One thing I want people to know, I am standing with President Trump.
Flags across Washington flew at half-staff in Graham's honor. In Washington, Sarah Robinson, WUSA 9.
We also heard from Virginia Senator Mark Warner. He wrote this in a statement, quote, that I was heartbroken to learn of the sudden passing of my friend and colleague, Senator Lindsey Graham. Lindsey and I disagreed on plenty over the years, but I never doubted his love for this country or his commitment to serving it. Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen wrote this, that I'm deeply saddened by Senator Lindsey Graham's sudden passing. While Lindsey and I disagreed on many things, we always had an open line of communication and honest conversation. President Trump announced that he is ordering all flags to be flown at half-staff in honor of Lindsey Graham. President Trump said that Graham had a remarkable life and achievements, and that he was a dear friend of mine and a truly great man.